Hey Libra, how are you? Libra, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your vibes. Thank you again so much for coming back if you're returning. I'm excited to get this readout for you guys. This intention of this read is actually going to explore the topic of missed connections, or the one that got away. Countless times in our life, we may run into someone who we have an awesome connection with, and for whatever reason, life or choices, right? Like, those avenues aren't pursued, and this is to help identify, maybe some of that. This message is timeless, okay? Because I understand that, this may, it may not resonate to you in a certain time frame. This might be something that happened way far ago in the past, or depending on when you stumbled across this video, it may be hitting for you at that moment, okay? So that's what the intention is set here for this reading. With that being said, Libra, let's go ahead and jump into it. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as Cross Watcher. Let's take a look at the one that got away. And I say cross watcher here because I'm sure there may be a cross watcher here who is, maybe wanting to get some information about a missed connection or a missed opportunity from a Libra, or maybe that Libra is the one that got away from them. So, that's a lot of the readings here have been coming up like messages for both sides, even though I had never really set the intention for both sides. It was just, a general overview, but as the way that they come across, I get advice for both of you sometimes, and sometimes the cross watcher as well. All right. So it won't resonate to everyone, of course. Like I said, don't stress it. Don't force it. And don't come for me in the comments if it doesn't, okay? Because, it's not going to change the reading. But anyways, we got the first card out. All right, can I get 2 more cards, please? 1 more. Nope, shuffle for it. Spirit said, don't you pluck that card. Get 1 more card, please, Spirit. Yep, there we go. All right, children. So we know children had something to do with it here. We know that some of you guys, may have children already, or you and this person may both have children. It could have been like the beginnings of a blended family type of situation. But one or both parties here had children, or maybe you've known each other since you were children, possibly. You deserve love. You are lovable. I feel as though, Libra, this person impacted you because it's like they were able to express love to you when others weren't able to express love to you, because they were hung up on the fact that, oh, I can't date Libra. Libra's got kids. Like they took your kids into consideration. They took your kids into consideration when it came to deciding whether or not, they needed to be with you, or it could be vice versa. And then codependency. Thanks, Spirit. I just, I love when Spirit talks through these cards sometimes. Yeah, Libra, I feel like this was a very, very dark moment in time for you with this particular person. I feel like, you were wanting reciprocity here in this relationship. You were wanting someone who would be able to take on your responsibilities. And it's not even like you were looking for someone to take on your responsibilities. It was more so of, it's like, okay, if you're going to be here and if you're going to love me, then you're going to have to love my kids as well, and so that could speak to either, at this point, it could speak to either Libra or Libra's cross watcher here. I feel like there was someone who was just kind of off in la la land a little bit, you know, just kind of off, kind of doing their own thing, but at the same time still keeping Libra like really, really close, or trying to keep Libra really, really close. But nevertheless, right, you know, someone got away from someone. So let's take a look at and see how the clarifiers have to add to this. What does the tarot have to add for Libra? I feel like somebody said, you know what, I got to get myself together. I deserve to be loved. I don't deserve to be in this type of toxic environment with said person. And I need to be loved, and I have to do better for myself and my children. That's a whole vibe. That is a literal, like, that is a whole mood right there. Like, I'm not about to be stuck on you. Me and my kids, we deserve better. All right, what does the tarot have to add here for Libra? Can you please clarify? All right, 6 of Wands. There was achievements that you wanted to, there were milestones that you wanted to achieve in this relationship. You felt like there was some success that you were having with this relationship. 7 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. What did that book say again? Because that came up again in another reading. Oh my God, I think that came up in Gemini's reading. No, it wasn't Gemini. But anyway. And for you guys out there who are watching my videos and you know what the 7 of Swords in reverse means, then let me tell you something. The 7 of Swords is always that tricky sword for me. I mean, me being a Libra myself, and I see a 7 of Swords pop up in my own reading, I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so, yeah. I feel like, you know, someone was maybe giving you some good advice, some some good nuggets of wisdom that you could really take with you. For some of you, that may have been someone like kind of giving you some information to wisen you up to, you know, maybe what was really going on, or maybe that was you, you know, coming to those conclusions on your own. But nevertheless, I feel like there was news that was given to you that you were able to benefit from, but not to the detriment to others, or not that you were trying to get over on anybody. If anything, yeah, you wanted success, and you wanted success with this person. But the 7 of Swords in reverse suggests to me that, you know, that somebody may have broke some news to you, or that you may have come across some information that you were actually able to benefit from, to the betterment of the whole situation. Sorry. Five of Swords. Oh boy, hold up. 5 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. You know, the 9 of Cups has really been coming up in a lot of people's readings as well. 5 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you were, I feel like, you know, Libra, there's this energy of like you were having to like walk on eggshells, like, you know, in your own environment, right? Like in an environment where you should be happy, in your own home with your own kids, you know, and now you're having to walk on eggshells because you're trying to make sure that you don't upset, you know, somebody, or disturb someone else while they're in their negative moments. You know what I mean? I feel as though with the 7 of Swords here in reverse, I feel like you wanted certain milestones to occur with this particular person. However, you were uncertain about if that would really come to fruition. Why? Possibly because, you know, this person possibly could be like, you know, very temperamental and a little shaky when it comes to like expressing themselves. And then with the Nine of Cups there, it's like, you know, it just kind of says that, you know, it's like in the end or at some point there's this realization where it's just like, you know what, I got enough. I have enough without this, without all of this going on. So let's get some more clarification here, Libra. Because Libra, let me tell you, you made a power move here, definitely. Whoever this person was, you made a power move. You chose your children over any of their codependent behavior. So let's clarify. Look at there, Six of Wands again. So now I take this as to say that, you know what, you really take this newfound knowledge and you really kind of like use it on you use it to, again, like I said, your own better, you know, your own better, like you use it on your path to better yourself, right? And to better your knowledge and your understanding, right? You know, there was maybe some good advice that was given to you that you actually took heed to, and you were able to actually not only keep the positive mind frame of having success in this relationship, you took that to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to find my own happiness and my own success outside of this relationship, or possibly with someone else, depending on how else these cards may lay. Yeah, but you definitely made a good decision. Good decision here, Libra. And I think that you did it for your kids because you didn't want your kids to be in an environment of toxicity. You did it for them babies. Because them babies, they ain't asked to be here. I sound real country. Let's get some more clarification here. Four of Swords, yep. Yep, you put things on ice. You put the whole situation on ice. You put the whole situation, like, you just dropped it. It just wasn't like, Libra, like this person just, when you let them go, it was like when you moved on. Look at there, the Nine of Cups flew right out again. I love it. Oh, Libra, look. We've got the Six of Wands clarifying the Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups clarifying the Nine of Cups, which means to tell me that, Libra, you were able to, like, honestly keep, I feel like, Libra, you were able to keep your same energy. You were able to keep your same energy between, you know, like putting an end to this particular union and, you know, going out and getting what you deserve and being successful at it. You were able to keep that same energy. And I feel like you were able to keep that same balanced energy. I see balance. Yeah, Libra. You were able to keep that same balanced energy again because you knew that you and your children deserved better. So even if that means that you had to put a pause on dating altogether, that's what you had to do because, you know, you knew that you deserved better. And you knew that you and your children deserved a more balanced lifestyle. And I feel like you created that balance. You were unwavering. I get the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups to clarify each other on both sides. That also means to me that I feel like if the cross watcher here, if you were dealing with the Libra, I feel like you understood that. You understood that. And you stopped pursuing Libra or putting them in a position of having to choose between them and their seed. So if you could say anything to I don't feel like y'all are coming back together at all. I don't feel like it. I mean, yeah, you may think about this person, Libra, from time to time. They may think about you from time to time. They may have some things that they might want to say if they ever run into you. And, you know, these next set of cards will hopefully identify what, you know, those feelings could be. But as far as you actually coming together to meet with one another, I don't see it happening. So how do each other feel now? Yeah, Libra, you were the one that got away from them. You were the one that got away from them, if anyone is asking. Because I know you're like, well, how do I fit here? Well, yeah, you were the one that got away, Libra. They feel as though, or cross-watcher, if I'm talking to you, cross-watcher now, you feel as though Libra was the one that got away from you. That you missed out on this opportunity with Libra because Libra had to do what they had to do. They had other priorities that were bigger than you, bigger than them even. Or however you resonate. You might resonate as both the cross-watcher and as the Libra, because sometimes that happens. The energy is always interchangeable. All right, so what type of energy is there now? What messages may there be now if you guys could come back together? Your words linger in my mind. Yeah, that's been coming up a lot. It's all Libra. I feel that this person or your cross watcher is really kind of hung up on just, you know, maybe the way that you kind of broke things off to them. I don't feel like, you know, Libra, I don't feel like you made some like grand gesture statement or that it was insulting or damaging in any way. Like you did it in a very smooth way, in a very clear, successful, like diplomatic Libra way. Right. But but nevertheless, though, I think that, you know, again, like, you know, it's just one of those things where sometimes somebody says something and it just kind of sticks with you and it kind of begins to shape you. So, you know, they could just be really hung up on just, you know, what was really said in that conversation, that last conversation that y'all had. What else? I'm in a much better headspace now. So hopefully this is, Libra, hopefully this is that person saying that, you know, listen, you know, I'm in a much better headspace now. Quite literally, you know, I've worked through everything. I've gotten over things. No, they're not, you know, they're no longer like codependent on certain things. They're no longer, you know, putting the stress of their own addictions or anything that has them bound. They're not putting that off on anyone else anymore. Now, again, like I said, I don't feel like you guys are coming back together at all. You know, you may not even run into this person, but just if you ever do think about this person from time to time, just understand that, you know, this person definitely was affected by, you know, you pretty much, you know, ending the connection. But they were affected in the best ways because it allowed them to work to put themselves, it kind of motivated themselves to get in a better headspace. So if anything, Libra, you, if anything, Libra, you kind of got them better for the next person. But that's okay because, you know, you found so much success outside of this. 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, clarified with each other. Jesus. Last piece of advice here for Libra. Libra, y'all would be complicated. Hold on. Okay. We got 3 cards to fall out. This is funny because another sign also had these same 2 cards, 45 and 47. Be supportive. Physical touch is important. If by any chance that this person does reach out to you, I feel like there's this energy where you guys are going to have to understand that, you know, they may just need someone to talk to. You know, you may just be the person that they need to talk to kind of get them off of the ledge of maybe some sort of like relapse. Okay, because they know that you were the one that understood them and what they were going through at their worst. So they may be reaching out to you for some sort of support. Okay. You know, if they reach out to you, just understand it may not be for anything, you know, sexual or to rekindle anything or any reconciliation in that way. They just need an ear, or they just need a shoulder. Now, the last card that came out was love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So I feel with that being said, yeah, just understand that Libra, this love with this person again could show up in a different form if they do come back around, right? And I mean, I don't know. I know I said that it wouldn't lead to like a romantic reconciliation, and it might not, but it just may lead to just a big, brighter friendship, a balanced friendship on either side. So with that, Libra, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys, but let me know how this worked out for you in the comment box. Again, you know, these reads have been very cross-watcher friendly, okay, or not so friendly. So just understand if it did not resonate to you, then it might resonate to a cross-watcher of yours, or, you know, whoever that might be, right? Or it just, you know, it may just not be your video. Okay. So, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can just email me at LuminantLibraTarot@gmail.com. And, hey, I'll go ahead and, again, send you on your way. Libra, enjoy the rest of your day.